So I love to talk, I love to motivate, I love to give information, but I also know that I need to learn how to do it right. So I've joined Toastmasters, and today is going to be my first speech, and I want you to be my evaluators. I'm going to try, and my first speech is called the icebreaker, which is usually about myself. It should not be longer than 7 minutes. So I'm going to practice it here, and each time I have a speech I will come and share it with you guys, and you can critique it, because I want to be a better speaker, and I hope you help me in this journey. So don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, because I want to go onward and upward with you. So my first speech I'm going to make tonight is, oh, I'm doing it virtually. I'll do it like today is hybrid. We can either go in person or do it via Zoom. I'm going to opt for the Zoom. And my first speech today, I've titled it My Journey to Passion. Okay, so here we go. I once attended a kindergarten graduation, and these kids were cutely dressed in their burgundy graduation gown, their caps where it needs to be, their tassel hanging the way it needs to hang. And these kids will walk to the left part of the stage. And the left part of the stage, they had their principal and the assistant principal, and they will receive a handshake, receive their graduation certificate. And these kids will majestically walk to the center stage, strike a pose, and if the parents want to take a picture, or other people wanted to take a picture, they could take a picture. But while they are walking from the principal to the center stage, the principal will announce what each child wanted to be. So some wanted to be teachers, some wanted to be pastors, some wanted to be policemen, and the list goes on and on. So this little cute kid walks up, and he goes to the headmistress. He receives his handshake. The principal, he receives his handshake, and as he's walking to the center stage, the principal says, Oliver, he wants to be a Ninja Turtle when he grows up. So all of us, with smiles on our face, we clap so loudly, cheering him on, together with his parents, of course. And this took me back to my own childhood, because growing up, I was never sure what I wanted to be. I was never sure what I wanted to be when I grow up. So one day I saw some models on TV, and these models were tall. Yeah, they were tall. And I wanted to be a model. And at 5'6" I stopped growing tall. And at that time, I thought at 5'6" tall, I was too short to make it as a model. Or probably there was something else. I discarded that idea. And I was artistic, or should I say I am artistic, but I did not decide to pursue any career where I would use that talent, because to me, I did not believe in myself enough to think that I could make it in a career creating art. Fast forward, it's time for me to go to college. And I decided I'm going to do psychology. So there's this myth that if you're opinionated, you question things, and yeah, you're sometimes argumentative, you could be a good lawyer. So people told me, oh, you could be a good lawyer. So I bought into this myth, and I decided I was going to do law. But first, to prepare me, I thought it would be a good idea to understand how people behave the way they behave, and how people think, the mind. I wanted to understand human beings. I thought that would help me in a profession in law. So in one of my psychology classes, the psychology professor, while explaining the Maslow hierarchy of needs, said that the need of self-actualization, the need of self-fulfillment, is a need that most people are not able to meet. And he mentioned some people's name, and Mahatma Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, some of the people I believe to have met this need. And I remember telling myself, this is a need I want to meet before I die. So from that time, trying to find my passion, my calling, took on a different meaning from that day. I did receive my bachelor's degree, and I went on to law school, University of Maryland Law School, and I successfully completed law school. While I was in law school, I did an internship at the Public Defender's Office, and while I was doing that, I would read about some cases that my supervisor attorney was handling, and sometimes I would go to the jailhouse to interview some of the inmates, sometimes with the supervisor attorney, sometimes by myself, to gather some information that I'm allowed to gather. So I got to learn a lot, and some of the things I learned was that some of the reasons why all these destinies were stolen, some of the reasons were because of negative mindset, or should I say faulty mindset, lack of knowledge, misconception, destructive life cycles. Because some of these inmates had, this wasn't their first time, sometimes some of them the second time, the third time. And I remember right then I knew what I was really passionate about. I'm really passionate about being able, first of all, I have to liberate myself first. Lack of knowledge, because all these things can cripple destinies, can cripple lives. Being able to change faulty mindsets, being able to give information, being able to change misconception, to end all these destructive life cycles. I realized that this was definitely a passion. So after a debt of $157,241.69, student loan debt, I decided I will not practice law. But I realized that one of the things I really want to do in life is to change faulty mindset, empower people to be their highest potential. And in one of our meetings, I heard about how Toastmaster took one of fellow Toastmasters to jail, and I learned about how the Toastmaster program has been able to change mindsets and change destinies around. Right then and there, I knew I am right where I need to be with Toastmasters, and I'm so thankful to be here. So thank you. So this is it. I took some things out because I don't have I don't have the paper here to refer to, so I've taken some things out, and hopefully right that when I'm doing it, the time I'm actually doing it, I'll have the outline to refer to, because I took some things out. But I think the most important part of the speech I was able to deliver. So hey, critique it. One problem I have is that I speak very fast, especially when I'm nervous. I speak very fast, so I'm trying to speak slowly. With my accent and everything, it will help if I speak more slowly. So evaluate my speech and help me get better, because I'm on this journey with you, because onward and upward we're definitely going. And because hey, we want to be able to follow our passion. We want to be able to do that which will better other people's lives. So whatever your passion is, I pray that you pursue it. So help me, because I need to get better. So hey, bye.